Good day, everybody. It is Calxiyn here, and as you guys may have seen from the previous weeks, this is Oshi No Ko, Episode 1, Part 3, Reaction and Review. And so, as I said, it is Episode 1. It is the last chunk of Episode 1 after the movie shoot all the way to the end. I explained this in my Episode 2 reaction, but somebody did recommend that if I had to cut it up, and I did have to cut it up because it was very, very long, and so I needed to cut it into sections. They recommended to cut it up how the chapters were in the manga. So in the first part 1, episode 1 reaction, I cut it after we found out that Ruby was Serena, and then for episode 2, I did it from that point all the way to the end of the movie shoot, and now this is the end of the movie shoot to the end, because they said that that was chapters 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and then this will be 7 to 10. If you want to see my full-length reaction, of course, that is on Patreon, sort of the more uninterrupted version, and if you want to see my blind impressions going into the show, that is back all the way back at the episode 1, part 1. However, being as this is the last part of episode 1, you guys will see my review. As you guys may have noticed, my reactions are usually reaction and review, but this got kind of weird because episode 1, part 1 only has my, first impressions, then episode 2 does not have a review, and then the review is only in this chunk, just based on how I recorded it, because I didn't record it with these sections in mind. So at the end of this episode, you'll have a nice little thing where I, give my thoughts on the entire episode, even though for YouTube it was split up into 3 chunks. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and let's just get into it.
Oh, okay, so I'm assuming that they will be teenagers by the end of the episode. That's going to be the thing, right? Well, that's good. Well, it's been 3 years, so she's 19? Oh, yeah, okay, they're talking about that. Oh, shit! So the doctor was never found? That's bizarre! You know what I mean? Because he was just down a cliff. I mean, I know it's... How do you say it? I know it was, forest-y, but... Oh... Damn, she's thinking of the psychological warfare. Damn, man, he's never gonna know. Well, that's good, I guess, that he's depressed. Yeah, I know. He has the good life, man. He doesn't have to work anymore. That was me, man. Not as a preschooler, but just in general, that was me. Damn, they're gonna take this way too seriously. Bro, why not? Oh no! You can't be bad at something you haven't tried doing. Oh, because she was sick, right? Yeah, oh. She still has, past life trauma. Yeah, see, that's why she's enjoying being a kid so much, I think, because she never got to have, the sickness robbed her of her childhood, which is really interesting. But yeah, you have a chance to change things now. Oh, see, this is nice. Ha! Bro! Damn! Oh. See, dancing is memorization. Like, yes, it's physical, but a lot of dancing is also memorization. Like, yeah, like she needs to be coordinated, but like memorization is half of the battle. Like, you know what I mean? She just needs some stability. Oh. Yeah, that's true. You have to have confidence in your balance. She's falling because she's prepared to fall, basically. Oh, this is nice. Oh. But see, I like that she at least now has a new chance. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess the doctor deserves a new chance, too. Like, he was murdered, like, you know, he died unfairly as well. But, like, I really like the story that they're doing with her. It's like, you have the chance. Okay, so I guess, like, they're gonna have careers, too, because they're, like, also kind of talented, right? Oh, this is so nice! I love this! This is so cute! Oh, this is so sweet! I like that! I think, though, it is a little concerning how... It is a little concerning, though, how they're in this strange, I don't know, like, it was dark and... Uh-oh! 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 Oh, dear. Oh, dear! Damn, these preschoolers are having very deep conversation. Oh, my God. Oh, dear. No, but, like, what if someone's listening? Oh, dear. I'm just concerned. I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, dear. Bro, she's had kids, but she can't drink. I guess that's fair. Oh, well, that's nice. I mean, this guy, I don't know how I feel about him, but it's nice that they're getting their dreams too. So I'm assuming what'll happen is that if she does get murdered, like I thought, they will take care of the kids. And, like, you know, actually adopt them. But maybe I'm wrong about this whole murder. I don't know. Hmm. Well, is she not? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. But, like, they're the one thing she doesn't have to lie about. Like, you know, that she does actually love them. Middle school? Oh my god! But yeah, I have heard that before. Oh dear. Oh, but see, the light's not in her eyes yet. That's interesting. Like, it's... The star is there, but it's not... Oh my god! But I guess, from his perspective, he was like, no, that's a perfect underdog story, you know? Oh. He's like, it's perfect! Oh, goodness. Yeah, but, yeah. He's just like, oh, lying! We love lying! Like, what the heck? I mean, I guess he's not wrong, but, like, he's like, yeah, we love it when they lie! Oh, dear. I mean, they're using lie, but, like, it's... I don't know. It's performance, right? It's not malicious intent, basically. Hmm. Yeah, see? I don't know. But that's interesting. That's very interesting to me. She's like, oh, well, maybe it'll be true of sometime. Well, I hope. Oh. But she does mean it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I feel like that if she does get murdered, like I was theorizing, that's the last thing she's gonna say to them. That's what they're planting right there with that. Oh, goodness. This anime does do a very good job with its planting, though. You know what I mean? Like, with its foreshadowing stuff. Oh, no! Oh, no! I don't like this! Unless it's the boyfriend, then it's okay. He might just be in disguise. Okay, I should calm down. It's okay. I think maybe it is okay. Maybe it's fine. Oh, look at like all the little memories with the kids. But yeah, maybe the boyfriend is just incognito. Ah! No! Oh shit, man! I knew it was coming too! Why am I so surprised? I don't think that's the same guy, though. I don't think it's the same guy. Maybe it is. I hope this child commits a murder. Like, I know that he is a toddler, but I hope that he grabs the knife and commits a murder. Oh, dear. This guy's even freaked out. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Bro, I mean, this guy just stabbed someone, so I don't feel bad for him. But, like, imagine. were wrong. Like, that's the worst part, you know what I mean? Like, you were wrong! Oh, dear. Sir, you're a doctor! Please do something! You're a doctor! Oh. Oh. Oh, man, this is so sad because I feel like this is so real. Like, just thinking about, like, all those trivial things, like, before you die, you know what I mean? Oh. No! That's so fucked up! Why would they say that? No! Oh my god! Bro, what the fuck? Why would they do it? Oh. What if she reincarnates too then? Into a third? Oh. 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 Yeah, that's something that was in the song. Oh, I got goosebumps. Oh. This is so, like, it's bittersweet, obviously. Like, it's tragic, but, like, this part at least. Damn, man. There was such a good arc, though. The arc was satisfying. That's what I mean to say. Like, it's tragic, but it was satisfying to watch. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of figured that. So I guess, but that man, he just, I don't know, he seems like such a random man that I'm like, is that what the show's gonna be about? Like, finding the murderer? Oh, he's dead. So what? So is it about? Yeah, see, the accomplice, though. That's what I think it was, one of those other girls. That's so fucked, though, too, because they had the concert that night. Now all those fans are there hearing the news together. Damn, that's so fucked up. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I think that she should flame people on the internet. I changed my mind. Oh no. Damn. All of the commentary of this show, too, is so my god. Ugh. That's so fucked how he said the content, but that's so real, though. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Yeah. I mean, it's good they got counseling. I mean, I guess. What choice do they have? But I like how, like, she was reluctant, and then she slowly grew to love them. I don't know if she's just still thinking about, like, her second handsome husband, but I want to believe that she genuinely came to love them. Like, that she actually loves them, and she's not just doing this because the gods promised something to her. Like, you know? I wonder... I don't think... No, it can't be him. Because he said no contacting the father, so it must be... But yeah, there's that guy. That guy that's the father that... Yeah, exactly. Even after all of this, after everything you've seen, you're like... But that's true. Oh... Oh, are they? See, that's what I'm saying. There's a murder mystery right here. Somebody manipulated him and knew he was already unstable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was one of the girls. I don't think it was the man, and I don't think it was him. I don't think it was the president, and I don't think that it was his wife. I think it was, yeah, that's... I don't know, man. I think the coworker thing could be possible. The boyfriend, their father. No, but I don't think, but why would he do that? Oh, well, that changes things. Yeah, who wanted it all covered up. And he called him. But see, okay, so that means, okay, well, that's a premise. All right, Light Yagami, let's go. I mean, yeah, I kind of like this concept. Like, I like, you know, Light and L and, or not Light, sorry, or not L, like Light, Lelouch, like evil characters. Yeah, this man wants to be famous. Oh. Bro, what? I'm assuming he means in a mentor way. Oh, now they're teenagers, right? Because that lady adopted them, I thought. So I think that he meant, like, into a star actor or something, you know? Oh, boy. Oh. But yeah, what if the mom reincarnates, too? That would be where things get fuckity-wuckity. Oh my god, the prologue! We've been here! Oh, but what a story! Oh, and that girl's grown up, too? Oh, man! The revenge story! I did not see that coming! I thought, see, this is the song, right? This is the song I kept hearing. I knew! Like, I thought that they'd find the killer, but I thought that, like, it would be a little more, like, a lawful good, basically. Like, I thought that when they find the murderer, they would put him in jail. I didn't expect, like, Lelouch v. Britannia, I will murder my own father, right? Like, I didn't expect that. That has me very interested, because I like stories like that, you know? So they're narrowing it down to the father. So I guess my speculation about it being one of the other girls was wrong, because they're pinning this all on the dad. But it makes sense, though, how they explained it, that, like, the man may be also in the idol industry, and therefore, like, wanted this to be buried for his career. You know, like, that makes sense as a motive. I didn't consider that before with the dad. Like, I just thought that the dad was some man, right? So I didn't know that, like, I didn't think that he set up the stalker guy, but it's clear that he fed the information to someone unstable so they would do something unstable, which makes the dad, like, kind of a sociopath, like, manipulative. Yeah. Wow. This is so fascinating. Like, oh? Oh, this is their first birthday! But yeah, like, just the journey that we went on here was such a, like, satisfying journey. Oh, that's nice, like a little time capsule. Oh. I like how they have this, at least. Like, that makes me feel better. But yeah, I wasn't surprised that she was murdered, because based on the song, I kind of thought that that was going to happen. But I guess now that the reaction is over, I'll just talk about some of my thoughts. I mean, I thought, like, okay, I understand now why this show has an 80-minute long first episode. Like, I totally get why there was, like, movie-length motion picture. Oh my goodness, the second episode is starting. Okay, so I understand why there was, like, major, like, Disney movie runtime for the first episode, because you really do have to set up that premise. I do think I probably, like, for you guys, I hope that you still had fun watching my reaction, you know. I'm not gonna say that my own videos are not satisfying, because you know, like, I think that this video is still good, but yeah, because I sort of picked up on some things, maybe the reaction wasn't exactly what you guys were hoping for in terms of me being, you know, shocked, right? But I am shocked still. Like, I'm not shocked about what happened, but I am shocked about the plot for the rest of the show, to be perfectly honest, because I was very attached to the idea that, like, they were trying to find the killer, and it was probably one of, the girls in the idol group. Right? So the fact that it's their father, and their father may be, like, a male idol, like, that's kind of crazy. I did not expect that at all. And, like, the fact that the boy, like, wants to kill him, that is, like, the big, like, that changes the show for me, because I like that better, to be honest. Like, than the, like, oh, well, I'm gonna turn him into the police and get him arrested. Like, yeah, like, whatever. But I like the show where they will, you know, that they want revenge in the way of the murder, right? Like, sort of a morally gray protagonist, right? Because when you think about it, right, first of all, this doctor was murdered by the stalker guy. So, like, I think he has a right. I think he has a right. You know what I mean? Like, and then they murdered the mom. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy has been fucked over twice by whoever the father, like, that set up this unstable person to be an assassin, basically. So, like, he has a right to murder. I know that sounds so silly, but, like, he does, I think, anyway. So, I find that very interesting. Now, the thing is that they set up a lot for this reincarnation business, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if I does come back as another character. I don't know who. It'll probably be noticeable, though, because of the eye thing, right? Like, the literal light in the eyeballs. Unless she reincarnates as a person that doesn't have that natural, you know, I don't know whether the eyeball thing is a mystical, right, or if it's a metaphorical, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if the eyeball thing was genetic, like, or if it was mystical, or if it's something that can happen, you know, like, through reincarnation, if I will have it. But I think that it would be interesting, because the show is already set up that being reborn, not that it happens to everyone, but it is a possibility to happen and is somewhat normal. Like, probably not normal in the sense that it happens to, like, every single person, but, like, it happened, right? It is a legitimate part of the system in this world. So I think that my thoughts were captured pretty well on all the culture stuff that they talked about, like in terms of the entertainment industry culture. And I think that they do a very good job commenting about that, especially like, you know, with the lying thing, right? Like, oh, but we both accept these lies together. Like, that's the point, right? The fans want lies and they want this impossible person, right? This person that doesn't really exist. And the idols are not pretending, but that is their character, right? And so I found that very interesting. In terms of, like, I think that the arc was very satisfying. All of the social commentary, entertainment stuff, a lot of it was also on point too, right? As someone who, again, goes to a program that teaches you to be a performer, basically, right? And, like, it's not exactly that we're taught that, because, you know, idol culture and entertainment culture has an overlap, but it's not really exactly the same, right? You know, the stuff about not having, like, nobody would care if me as an actor, right, just a regular theater actor had a boyfriend. Like, that wouldn't, you know, that sort of element doesn't really carry over to the stage acting stuff. I mean, some people would. Some people care, like, if you as a YouTuber have a boyfriend, right? But, like, in terms of, like, I go to a musical theater school, so the emphasis is not necessarily on that part of entertainment culture, because that's not, like, not really. Like, it's not really a thing in the theater industry. Yes, people get obsessed with certain actors, and, you know, like, people don't want, like, I don't know, like, Taylor Swift to have a boyfriend. Like, I'm talking about now, like, celebrity. Like, people don't want, you know, Taylor Swift to have a boyfriend or whatever, but it's definitely, that particular thing is definitely more, like, idol culture adjacent. The stalker thing, I think, can be, like, even, you know, like, that's across the board for sure. But yeah, that particular stuff, definitely more idol centric. But even the stuff that they said about the other stuff, like the actor, all of the acting stuff was, like, kind of scarily on point, especially, like, the director. Like, the ideal is that you're not really doing anything and you're just acting as yourself. Like, that stuff especially, that doesn't always work, because sometimes you're playing a character that is so sort of beyond you, right? But, like, yeah, that is something that they kind of tell us in the school, is that, like, they ideally, they don't want you to have to try that hard, right? They don't want you to have to try to play the character. They want you and the character to have overlapping qualities that make it easy for you to play that character. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, you guys tell me, like, which Disney princess do you think I'm most like, or whatever. Like, you know, just as an example, like, you may look at me and be like, oh, she has Rapunzel-like qualities, right? Like, that would make it maybe easier, you know, for me to get a role like that, as opposed to, like, a villain character, because I don't seem, hopefully, very villainous, you know what I mean? I can play a villain if you ask me to, but, like, some people, this is the perfect analogy. Our teacher says that we all get certain things for free. Some of us get teenage angst for free. Like, we just have a look and a vibe. We are teenage angst, right? Like, I'm sure that you've known people like that, you know? Like, and there are people in my school that are like that. Like, you get teenage angst for free. I get child for free, apparently. Like, not just child, like, literal child, but I get young for free. Or, like, bubbly, quirky friend who probably is going to be, like, autistic coded by the fandom because I am autistic, right? So you kind of understand what I'm saying, right? Like, those are the types of characters that I get for free. I get quirky best friend who seems like that they have ADHD, but the writers probably didn't write them to have ADHD. The actor has ADHD, yet it fits, right? Like, that's what I get for free, is that sort of quirky, like, awkward friend character, because that is who I am in life, right? As opposed to, again, I do not get angst for free. or anything like that. So when they were talking about the acting thing, I was like, oh, like that's exactly what we're taught kind of in school, is to recognize what you get for free. And the boy, like Aqua, I guess I'm not going to call him by the doctor's name because that would get too confusing, but like Aqua has creepy child for free because he's an old man, right? And so that's inherently in juxtaposition, right? Like the words that come out of his mouth compared to how he looks, that is the, that is the thing. And so, yeah, I thought that was very fascinating. Like that whole actor conversation was really good. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that the show maintains, and I think this is why it's so satisfying, like the surprising yet inevitable. Like I knew that she was gonna die, even if I had never analyzed the OP like that, just from listening to it so many times. I think after the doctor died, there was significant foreshadowing to the fact that the mom was going to die. And so that's something else that we talk about in school, is that like the best stories, right? Media, whatever, are like have an element of surprising yet inevitable. Like, I don't know. It's hard to think of a separate example, I guess, but like it's inevitable because Light is the main character of Death Note that he will get the Death Note, right? If they're setting up foreshadowing that there is a Death Note and they are setting up a protagonist, it can be surprising based off of like, stuff that happens with Light if you've ever seen Death Note, but like the inevitability is that you as the audience know this is the main character and they're presenting a thing. And that's what this did really well. It's like, okay, there's a doctor and a patient, and they're all talking about reincarnation, which is not a normal topic of conversation. So that's the inevitable part. The inevitable part. The surprising part is murderous Aqua, who I didn't think that was gonna happen at all. And like Ruby, to some extent, like how manipulative she is, how like this manipulative child cancer patient. But anyway, like that I think is the surprising part, is that you wanna have something inevitable and something familiar to bring the audience in. So they're like, this is familiar, almost like a fairy tale, right? Like we're all familiar with these stories. But the surprising part is how you change it up. And so I think in a similar way to how someone may find a fairy tale familiar, right? Like I think that this had that same familiar, like these certain things, if you've watched a lot of anime, are inevitable. But the things that surprised me were the father thing, because I did not expect that they'd theorize that he was behind everything. The, again, Aqua being like murdering, like have murderous intent is very interesting. And then like Ruby, and Ruby's characterization. It's a characterization that takes something from inevitable into surprising, because you think you already understand all of the archetypes, but you actually don't. And I think even with the mom, like she had a very compelling and like nuanced sort of character. Like she was in this situation where her mom was arrested for theft. She was put in a group home and she's never thought, or she's never experienced love, and she never thought that she would actually love anyone. Like all of those things, like, and just like, it was sad when she died, but I felt satisfied almost seeing her die, because her death made her acknowledge all of these things and that she loved the kids, where I'm sure she would. Oh my goodness, I need more water. We've been here for almost 2 hours. I'm sure that she would have acknowledged that eventually, but at the same time, the things that she acknowledged maybe were only things that could be acknowledged through facing her own mortality at the same time. So I found all of that interesting, because at first when they kept saying lying, I'm like, okay, that sounds a little nefarious, like when you put it that way, because I'm like, I wouldn't call it lying, I would call it performance, right? You're playing a character. But like the way that she used lying later, I was like, okay, yeah, like I'm on board with you, I get it now. And just like the fan culture stuff, it's crazy too, like all those people waiting outside of the stadium, like that is like, I don't know, like that's just so crazy, like that's just crazy to me. I know it didn't happen, I know it's not real, but like stuff like that in shows, I don't know, it's sort of a weird thing to explain. I can't think of like an apt comparison right now, but if you guys have ever watched Disney's Atlantis, like a bunch of people, this isn't really a spoiler for an animated movie that's 20 years old, but like at the beginning of the movie, a bunch of people go on the expedition to Atlantis, and all of them almost, except for the team that survives, everyone dies, and that's like a big like whoa moment. Like it's not like it actually happened, but it has the reality of a tragedy. So it's very impactful. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, you know, when I saw Atlantis, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Like, those little details can make something even more crazy or like tragic, you know, all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, and so I don't know how satisfying my reactions were because I wasn't really surprised. However, I'm fucking surprised now. Like, you got me. I'm surprised. So this is going to be so interesting going forward. I think I will stick with the show. Whether or not it ends up on YouTube, that's a whole other story. I'm going to try because I think it's worth putting on YouTube. But that was an hour long. I didn't even edit the Ruby Justice League movie, and it was shorter than this. So we'll see. If we can manage, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had fun. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court today, and I will see you all in the next one. And remember, if you are watching this on YouTube, yeah, by the way, and you want to see full-length reactions and stuff, you should go on to the Patreon. But I should have said that at the beginning. I'm sure most people know that, though, because that's how most reactions are done these days. So I'm sure you guys know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!